Oh, Janet Yellen, before following Bernanke and before Powell. Oh, what was her job? She was the head of the Federal Reserve. Yeah, that's right. Oh, what's her job now? Oh, you mean she's the U.S. Treasury Secretary? What am I, 6 years old? I can't see this. So you see the deal? Washington and the Fed are one gang. It's a crime syndicate. What the dollar is going to crash when interest rates, they start lowering interest rates. You've got a debt level, I told you, of $31.5 trillion. This country's going down big time. I was in D.C. on February 19th. We had a big rally. It was called Rage Against the War Machine. And I told you, I spent a lot of time in D.C. Whole different Washington, D.C. from the time I was there. At the traffic circles, you like all those homeless tents? Oh, you go down the streets, for rent, for lease, for lease, for rent, for rent, for rent, for rent. The whole society is in collapse mode. When interest rates go down, the dollar is going to go down. Now you're seeing India trying to stop trading in dollars. China, Russia, Brazil, one country after another, they've had enough of the United States hegemony in terms of foreign policy and financial policy. Again, the Bretton Woods Agreement is a long time over. That was after World War II. It's a different world. You look at the numbers. As I say, one of my sayings is the 20th century was the American century. The 21st century is going to be the Chinese century. The reason? The business of America is war. The business of China is business. When you look at America's defense budget, the military budget, and the intelligence budget, and calling it intelligence is an oxymoron, it's over $1 trillion. We have 332 million people in this country and $1 trillion defense budget. China, 1.4 billion people and a $224 billion defense budget. China is moving way ahead of all the countries in the world on the high tech, and nobody's coming close. And that's the future. So that's where we're going.
I want you all to know that we are fighting the fake news. It's fake, phony, fake. A few days ago, I called the fake news the enemy of the people.